Hey everybody. I don't know if people can hear me, but this is my first time going live on YouTube. So I decided that because I'm going to do a part 2 of my video that I did way back in February, no, believe it or not, like I think I must have over 1,000. I've got over 1,000. I think it's 1,200 now for that first video that had to do with the Espira products that you see before me here. We have it, so I'll just revisit from the last video first that we've got the chocolate and the vanilla. Where's the front? The vanilla. And we also have it in the travel packet. So whenever I travel, I definitely get a box of these so that I can take them with me versus taking these two. All right, so I'm going to sit that aside. And I am going to do my smart. This is I'm making smoothies because I did have people saying you should probably just make a smoothie video, as well, because I talked about it, in the first video, but then I never really actually did a video to show people how to do it or how I do it, because I do these. I basically I make smoothies every single day. Okay, basically since these launched around January, February with Avon, I've actually been using these ever since then. So I'm definitely a smoothie maker. So I feel like I have enough experience to be able to show you all just what I do. Okay. So I end up using them both. But for this particular first one, I'm not going to do chocolate yet. So I'll set that to the side. I'm going to go ahead. I have my milk here already, and I use 12 ounces. So I will put it in here in the bullet. And again, I use the NutriBullet. Get that out in a few minutes. And everybody has a line right here. For this one, there's a line. I probably put just a little bit more, not water, but milk in here. So how I do first, I think I'd rather do it this way. So just get your scoop out. This is the vanilla. And I'll tell you why I chose the vanilla. I have the vanilla and the chocolate. And so sometimes, of course, the vanilla goes better with certain fruits than the chocolate. And so in this instance, I have a tropical blend. So as you can see, and they're thicker and everything. So to make it easy, I'll show you my little method here to show you how much is the correct amount to put in. And I defrosted these, so they're not frozen, but most of the time I'm using frozen. So just grab hold of a whole bunch and just sit it in there. And then just do the next one. Sit that in there. And I have a little more in here, so I'll wipe that in. Hands. So I'm basically just winging it here on this video because I really wanted to show you guys what I do. I'm going to take a little bit of milk out because I'm a little bit maybe too high here on it. So, because I did put a little more than 12. I lied, sorry. So I'm going to take it out just so I can stay safe, because all the manufacturers, they're going to have a line there for you to not go over. And with the one that I use, the NutriBullet, you can't actually go over a minute. So for this one, because it's not frozen, I'm not going to let it go for too long. On my little clock here, I have about 35 seconds that I have on there, I use a little clock. And on the NutriBullet, anyway, you can't go over 1 minute. So you always have to keep that in mind. But you don't want to kill it. You want to be able to use it for years to come. So you don't want to kill it. So anyway, you're going to hear a little bit of noise. So bear with me. So for this tropical blend, let me just do a little presentation here on it. What I normally do. Just set it, pour it in here. So I made a little more than I normally make. So I just put it on in there and enjoy a great tropical flavor. I did put a little frozen pieces in there because, again, when I make these daily, I use frozen fruit because I like it to be really cold. So that's how I do mine. But you can do it, any way you want it, of course. So let me rinse this just a bit. Hold on. I'm going to do another one for you. This one is going to be where I put it in a bowl. I'm going to make sure I have it dry. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get the 12 ounces of milk. Try not to keep covering my face. All right, so we have it. Put that in. The one thing I want to say about milk is that I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm always using the coffee creamer. This is what I use, but some people use almond milk. I don't recommend water because it's too liquid, and so if you want a thickness, you won't get that if you use water at all. So it's up to you. I'll put that back, give myself a little more space. And for this one, I am going to do berries. And so we all know that berries go great with chocolate. So that's when I whip out my chocolate. Just put one scoop in. All right, so my berries. I was trying to keep them frozen. So anyway, I'm going to show you again. This time with frozen fruit. And then this is what I'm using. So you see. Grab it, full fistful, throw it in. Grab a second. Get enough berries in there. I'll turn it around to my level. I always check it. So you should too. Good. Good, good. So maybe a little more, maybe another strawberry. So throw that in there. So my hands get really messed up, as you can see. So why? Whole reason for doing it in the kitchen and making sure that I have everything at my disposal for doing this. So dry my hands a bit. And for this one, because it's going to be like a smoothie in a bowl, then I am going to not run this at all for very long. And these are actually half frozen because I actually had them out and I put them back in the freezer. So I'm going to do and move it over a bit. All right, so this one's not going to be one where, and I'll put that there. Move things around here. So let me start it out. And again, I'm not going to do this one for very long because I want to maintain some thickness. To put it in the bowl. Okay, so that's enough. So I'm going to put it in the bowl. Just trying to show you a different way of doing it. You know, so if you don't feel like drinking it, you know, then you can just put it in the bowl. So I placed it in the bowl, as you can see. And then I've taken some cereal, my favorite Special K cereal. Let's just see what that looks like. And then I just put it on top. And you're gonna either, you know, you can either mix it in or just, you know, basically just enjoy it this way. Okay, good. All right. So that is a conclusion, pretty much, for how you make the smoothies. And if I wanted to, like if you do have a NutriBullet, hopefully you have one of these. Sometimes what I do is I will take this, put it in here, take it to work. So I've adopted, since I did the Fill It, Share It challenge, I have adopted using smoothies every day. So to help me continue the weight loss, you know. So I'll call it a journey. So it's my journey. It's no one else's journey. So we each have our own journey. So you don't have to take forever. You know, you can rather take forever if you'd like to take forever to lose weight because again, it's your own journey. Okay. So that is how you make the smoothies, and I wanted to show you what has the product that has actually helped me to make the right snacking choices to keep the weight off because I haven't gained any weight back. I only go down, but you know, again, it's a journey. So, and again, it's my own journey. So only I can determine when I'm ready or when I'm finished, you know, with this journey. Okay. So I use Graze. There's a company called Graze that I use that I discovered. And what they do is they make very, very healthy snacks. These are some of my favorite snacks. I'm going to put it close so that you'll be able to see some of what I like. And this is like I got a snickerdoodle. And a lot of times I don't eat peanut butter. So the great thing about Graze is where they're making healthy snacks, but you'll find that just like peanut butter, there's a lot of people, and especially adults, that don't eat peanut butter, but peanut butter is good for you, right? So, so that's why like this is really good, but this is Snickerdoodle. This happens to be Snickerdoodle, but they do have one that's peanut butter with the same sticks. Okay, and the other one that I like is the lemon almond cookies with the black tea. So they have many different versions of the tea and cookies. And this the other one I like is this muffin too, which has coconut in it. And again, if you think about all the nuts and things that you should be eating, right? But you don't ever seem to get to eating them. So I have a subscription with Grace that I do weekly, and so that's what has helped me to not grab the snacks that I would normally grab. Like chips, like candy. I really haven't eaten candy since February when I started on the Espira Village Share Challenge that I did and lost weight. So I haven't reached my goal, but I will stay steady with what I'm doing, and so it does work. So you're gonna have to just continue on in your journey, add the exercise, do what you need to do. But again, I will say that it is your journey, so you determine how long you're going to be at this, and you need to be fine with however long it takes because it's your journey. All right. So thank you for watching. Let's see if I can do this without my glasses on, guys. See, I'm keeping it real. It's one of those things where, yeah, I'm definitely winging it. So it turns out that I have to throw on my glasses so that I can actually see how to end this thing. All right. So here we go. Thank you for watching, as always. Coming back real quick to let you know that I will put, as far as the smoothies, I'm forgetting that I have a Pinterest board that's full of smoothies. So I will add that in. And my first video uh, does have a lot of different smoothie recipes on there. Okay, so hopefully this has helped you out and taught you something new anyway. All right, again, thanks for watching.